Hey, what's up you guys, it's CaboosXB, bringing you another Injustice 2 video, and if I don't sound 100% right now during this video, is because for some reason I woke up today and I just felt like crap. I think I'm starting to get a cold, so we'll see how the whole video process goes in these next couple days, but I decided to pump this video out for you guys as there are some news regarding some future characters that could possibly be showing up in Injustice 2, as well as a confirmation about a character that will be popping up in Injustice 2. So through the DC website, as well as an interview with Ed Boon with, I believe, Game Informer, a character has been confirmed for Injustice 2 being Wonder Woman. Now, this has come to no surprise for anyone. I mean, how the hell could they not include Wonder Woman in Injustice 2? She is the most iconic female character in comic books, so like, you know, and she's a core Justice Leaguer. Like, I don't expect any of the core Justice Leaguers to be not in this game. You know, like Green Lantern, I'm expecting Green Lantern to come back in some way, shape, or form. And obviously all the other characters, you know, you got your Aquaman already, you got your Batman, you got your Superman, so it just makes sense that Wonder Woman's going to be showing up in Injustice 2. But yeah, like I said, this was confirmed by the DC Comics website. They were talking about Wonder Woman's 75th anniversary, and they were mentioning all the stuff that she's appeared in. You know, they obviously mentioned Batman v Superman. And then at the very bottom, they mention Wonder Woman returns as a major player in the upcoming video game Injustice 2. So yes, obviously it's confirmed that Wonder Woman will indeed be showing up in Injustice 2, like I said, to no surprise from anyone. Also, Ed Boon in an interview talked about this as someone was asking him about the possibility of movie skins ending up in Injustice 2. You know, we had the Man of Steel skins for General Zod and Superman in Injustice 1, and this is what he said. He said, "We would love to. We haven't made any kind of concrete things. The game doesn't come out until 2017, but I think it would be a missed opportunity if we didn't do like a Wonder Woman movie skin or something like that." So obviously Wonder Woman's film comes out next year, somewhere within the same year of Injustice 2's release, so it could make sense that Wonder Woman could have a movie skin in Injustice 2. I believe all the Batman v Superman costumes made their way to the Injustice mobile game, which it still blows my mind that that game gets supported today. Just insanity, but that's a different topic for a different day. So yeah, a movie skin for Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman being confirmed, I'm all for that. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what her character looks like in Injustice 2, what the design is like, and what her moveset looks like. Is it going to be similar to Injustice 1, kind of how all the characters returning from Injustice 1 are getting their movesets back? We're just going to have to wait and see. But moving on, in that same interview, I believe, with Game Informer, Ed Boon also talked about some guest characters. He also tweeted out something today teasing that guest characters will indeed be making their way in Injustice 2. So he said in this interview, he was talking about guest characters as someone asked him if they're going to be returning in Injustice 2, and he was basically saying, yes, you know, like there's probably no chance that they won't be showing up in Injustice 2. He said, you know, Scorpion was definitely something that they got a lot of backlash for, as a lot of people saw him as a character taking up a slot for another potential DC character. I'm one of the people who said that, because it's really upsetting that a character from Mortal Kombat shows up in a DC game. You know, like, that just upsets me. But, again, another topic for another day. But he was mentioning, yeah, Scorpion was the most downloaded DLC character in Injustice 1, regardless of what people thought of it. And the Alien and the Predator for Mortal Kombat X ended up being the most downloaded characters for Mortal Kombat X. So it just makes sense to have guest characters show up in Injustice 2. Obviously, the speculation began, and today, Ed Boon brought it up once again on Twitter. Someone asked him, he said, since Injustice 2 doesn't have fatalities, which is completely fine, does that open up possibilities in terms of guest characters? And Ed Boon replied saying, yes, it does. So everyone's, you know, speculating. They're starting to go a little crazy. Is Ed Boon talking some guest characters showing up in Injustice 2? I mean, probably. I mean, like, there's no way that they just won't be adding guest characters. Now, what guest characters they're going to be adding? Who knows? Are they going to be adding more than one, kind of like they did Alien and Predator and Leatherface in Mortal Kombat X? Is it going to be a similar scenario? Oh, I think they also had Jason. Jesus Christ. 4 guest characters in Mortal Kombat X. That's insane. But, yeah, so are we going to get that amount of guest characters? Maybe, depending on if we're going to get 2 DLC packs the same way we did with Mortal Kombat X. So we're just going to have to wait and see. What guest characters? Well, everyone's obviously speculating, you know, Spawn showing up in Injustice 2. He was a character that was long rumored for Injustice 1. because Todd McFarlane apparently says that WB Games has the rights to use that character in what way they please. So if that's true, then Spawn could be showing up in Injustice 2. Sorry, my voice is completely giving out on me, so let me try and get through this. Other guest characters, Sub-Zero could potentially show up, considering he's the other poster boy for Mortal Kombat, next to Scorpion, who showed up in Injustice 1. That's something that I speculated a while back, or came up with an idea for. As I said, Captain Cold could show up in Injustice as his new 52 form, which I think is the cooler form of Captain Cold, no pun intended, where he has the ice arms and everything. I think that's pretty awesome. Like, that's an awesome version of him. And I was thinking, he could be a character in Injustice and then have an alternate skin where it's Sub-Zero. That way you're not taking up a slot from another potential DC character, and at the same time you're pleasing some of the MK fans who are obviously going to be coming to Injustice 2 or the previous Injustice alike, as it's made by NetherRealm Studios. But I doubt they're going to go with that idea, making Sub-Zero a separate character in and of his own. It's going to make some bank, it's going to make some money. So that could be a possibility. Another thing that a lot of people are hoping for is Rorschach. That was a character that I speculated, or I guess had on my wish list for characters to be in Injustice 2. So if that ended up happening, that would be awesome, because technically, after the events of DC Rebirth, the Watchmen universe is in DC canon, so it could make sense. It would be awesome, and I'd love to see it. But what do you guys think? Like I said, my voice is giving up on me, so let me cut it off here. What do you guys think? What guest characters would you want in Injustice 2? And what do you think of the confirmation of Wonder Woman in Injustice 2? I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm CaboosXBL. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Leave a comment if you have an opinion. And subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.